because I wasn't wearing makeup and I did not want you to see my face without makeup, you guys. But anyway, it's summer now. Goodbye to studying. No more of that. Yeah, so it's also been a while since, like, bro, the amount of time it's been taking me recently to, like, edit my videos and get them uploaded. Like, I think my last video, I had it exported from CapCut, so I had edited it and everything. All I had to do was put it in YouTube and do the thumbnail and the description title and stuff, which is like my favorite part. I love making thumbnails. But it took me, I don't know, like a month to put that video up, just from when it was edited to when I actually, got my stuff together and put it on YouTube. So yeah. Anyway, that is the long and the short of it, to use an old people phrase. But today we're gonna be doing another review of Lana Del Rey albums. Oh, it's the TV. There was this weird, like, sound. There's this weird sound that was like, like a humming, kind of, like an ethereal, extraterrestrial humming. And I thought it was one of our neighbors using one of their electric cars, because when electric cars back out, they make that terrifying noise, like they were sucking out a soul. But no, I think it's my dad is watching like Mission Impossible or something. I don't even know. I saw Tom Cruise and I was like, anyway, side tangent. So basically, in today's video, I am going to be doing like I did with Born to Die already. We're gonna be like talking about all the songs on the Ultraviolence album, including 3 bonus tracks that I have on this one. Black Beauty, Guns N' Roses, and Florida Kilos are the bonus tracks on this one. I think I've shown it on the channel before, but I adore the CD for this one because it is hydrangeas and it's so pretty and it goes so well with the album. Because in Old Money, they talk about little hydrangeas. Also, hydrangeas are my favorite flower. So I extra like the CD. This is the little booklet that comes with it. The album cover with her. I saw a meme one time that was like a bunch of pictures of Lana Del Rey on like her album covers. And it was like, and it ended with Honeymoon, and she was like, oh, she finally got in the freaking car. Because she has so many cars in her album photos. I mean, she actually gets in the car on the back, if you see there, but that's not the cover. But inside, there are like photographs and like some of the lyrics from the songs. Just like a little tidbit, like from Brooklyn Baby, we've got my jazz collection's rare. I can play most anything. I'm a Brooklyn baby. So it doesn't have all the lyrics, just like a line from each song. So when she's laying in a bed of hydrangeas, don't smoke. Pretty, like, water. Chateau, and some evergreen trees lined up, very fancy. And then we've got the palm trees. Can't really see it very well, but these are the palm trees in like LA. is filmed, and then if I'm doing layered sounds, I have been avoiding layered sounds so much recently because I never really liked doing them. It just makes editing so much longer, but it does make the videos higher quality. But I still, like, I've just been trying to avoid videos where I would need those. So, yeah, sorry if you haven't been super enjoying the videos. Like, I'm just really busy and focusing on a lot of other things and slacking off, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm gonna try to get more consistent with this and make it more of a habit. Though my summer is actually super busy, so we'll see about that. So yeah, let's start with the first number 14, as there are 14 songs on the CD. So number 14 in my heart is Cruel World, which is the intro song. Like, I doubt anyone in the world, their favorite song is Cruel World. You know, it's and one thing I will say about the entire Ultraviolence album, it's very niche and unique in a way that, like, you really need to be tapped into a certain frequency to like it, because there's some interesting, like, guitar work and vocalization that she does that's just, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's actually quite not a lot of people's tea. But if you like Lana Del Rey, you kind of, this isn't my favorite album, but I think it's an interesting album, I guess. It's an interesting album, and it has good songs on it. Not a huge fan of all the songs, though. And Cruel World is gonna be my least favorite, just because to me, it's not super memorable. Like, I don't really. I was compiling my rankings of these, and I was like, what the frick is that song? And I think it has a really annoying guitar part that I just don't vibe with. So yeah, it's just not as good as the rest of the songs on this album. I still listen to it. Anyway, number 13 is Pretty When You Cry. I feel like this one, some people might be upset that I put it so low, because it's more of like a song that I feel like someone would like. But to me, it's kind of like, here's my way of seeing this. Sad Girl, Pretty When You Cry are two songs that are, like, basically the same. Except Pretty When You Cry is the worst one. And then the same thing with Money, Power, Glory and F My Way Up to the Top. Like, those two are also the same song. But anyway, Pretty When You Cry is still good. She's very high pitched in this song, which I sometimes like. She does that in some of her other songs, and it's like artistic. I feel like in this one, either she overdoes it or it's just not the right frequency, you know. But I don't particularly love this song. Also, just because there's basically another song on this album that's the same premise, and it's like, it just kind of feels like a worse repeat, you know. So not a super huge fan. I'm, like, really critiquing these songs. So I'm sorry. I love, like, this album is great, and I think altogether the story of it is so, like, interesting and cohesive. But some of the songs just, and in ranking them too, like, some of them, it just, you know, they either don't stand out to me super much, or they just have a thing about them that I'm not super fond of. Number 12 is Shades of Cool. I like the line in this song that goes, "My baby lives in shades of cool. He drives a Chevy Malibu." And like Chevy Malibu sounds like a really cool car, right? Yeah. It's basically a Toyota Corolla. Just for clarification, so I wouldn't say it's the coolest car on the market, but whatever floats your boat, Lana Del Rey. I just think that line is funny. When he calls for me. This song, it's cool. I like this song. I just feel like a lot of the songs on this album are basically the same as this one, and this one just isn't of those songs. This just isn't my favorite of them, but it's still a good song. I like the lyrics. Yeah, when he calls for me and not for you. He lives for love. He loves something. Yeah. But I can't help it. Can't make it better. And I can't do nothing about this strange weather. 'Cause y'all live in shades of cool. I can't break through your world. It's. She has like a filter over all of these songs that kind of like muffles her voice. You know, like the aesthetic of like the other woman. I feel like it's amplified in that song, but I feel like all of these songs kind of have like a kind of radio static muffled effect to them. At least a lot of them do. Alright, next, after Shades of Cool, number 11 is Guns N' Roses. I like how she says, I like the lyrics to this one. I'm not super fond of the music. I think it definitely feels like a bonus track, kind of afterthought. But I do like the lyrics. It goes like, something about "you're the honest man." Like she's regretting breaking up with her man because even though he was very flawed, and sounds pretty toxic, he was so much better than everyone else she's found. So that's kind of sad. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, this song does get a little repetitive in parts, which I'm not super fond of. Like, it's kind of like a song to sleep on, personally. But I do like some of the lyrics to it, so that's why I got number 11. I feel like this and Shades of Cool could probably swap, though. Like, I could put Shades of Cool at 11 and Guns N' Roses at 12, probably. I just ranked these in like 2 minutes, so I didn't put too much thought into them. Pretend might make a few people mad, but it's West Coast. This one's kind of low. I just. First of all, I don't know why, but I don't like the phrase "you've got the music in you." I don't know what. It always makes me cringe. I don't know why. It's interesting, like, poetry on the floor doing an ab workout, so it's like the same, but you know, horizontal. My eighth pick is Florida Kilos. I think this song is funny. I feel like it's my eyeliner, but I can't look like disappointed in this makeup. Anyway, Florida Kilos, this song, it makes me feel something different. I just feel like so, you know, I feel so like, I feel like I'm partying and like dancing. Music that makes you feel like you're dancing? What? I'm gonna not edit this video, and then you guys are just gonna have all these awkward spaces of me looking at myself in the camera like, what have I done with my life? Anyway, Florida Kilos. Come on down to Florida. I got something for you. This is not gonna be a lot of people's cup of tea because she does some crazy voices. And honestly, I don't love those voices. But something about like the beat of the song just makes me dance and get like really whirly. I don't know. I'm trying not to reference what this song is really. Also, I don't condone drugs, like illegal drugs. Muy malo. Don't take them. Don't do drugs. They're very bad for you. But anyway, I don't know, Florida Kilos is just a song when you're feeling like, you know. Alright, let's. Number 7 is Money, Power, Glory. I don't like when this song says you talk lots about the Lord. Freedom comes from the call. And then she's like, that's not what this bee wants, not what I want at all. I'm like, girl, I want what the Lord is given out. Okay? So that's not a great part of this song. But does it have a nice melody beat to it? Yeah, it does. It's like, oh, it gets you so hype, you know? Money. Bro, kids in my neighborhood in the summertime. It's like money, power, glory. You just want to like, you know, headbang with every single. It's a powerful song. I'll give it that, and that's why it's number 7. Again, I think this one and After My Way Up to the Top are pretty similar. This one, in my opinion, is better than After My Way Up to the Top. Probably because effing your way up to the top is no bueno. But neither is dissing the Lord, so that's probably why both of these are below the top 7. Well, I guess this one is 7. But, you know. Anyway, since we're halfway through now, I'm going to end off the video here. I can't wait to get to my favorite songs of this album. Sorry about all the criticism in this video. I don't know why I'm feeling like a hater tonight. They do this. They did this last summer too. There was this random night, and they came into this group of like teenagers was just running around our neighborhood with their phones screaming like Kayla's coming to get me. I think they were like high, and they had like trackers on each other, like snap maps or something, and they were like, oh shoot, they're coming this way. And they were running, and my neighborhood is like hilly, so they were running up and down the hills. I'm like, girl, it's 9 o'clock at night. He just said I'm not gonna hurt you. No, he didn't say it. He yelled it. This is interesting. Like honestly, I kind of want to hike up to my roof and with some popcorn and like watch it like the Hunger Games. Maybe like throw fireballs at them like the game makers. Anyway, I don't know why. I guess they're having fun. Rapscallions. Oh, I did discover why rap music is called rap music the other day. Because it's the music of the rapscallions. I don't actually know that that's why it's called rap music, but it's possible. I also came up with a great idea. So, basically, y'all know K-pop, like Korean pop, right? And y'all know yacht rock. Okay. So basically, I want to make cave pop, as in bats in a cave pop. So when someone comes up to you and asks you, like, what's your favorite music? You'll be like, cave pop. And they'll be like, oh, like BTS. And you'll be like, no, like Batman. I don't know what a band that does cave pop would be. Batman is actually pretty good though. I like that. I, I don't know why I brought in yacht rock. I guess because, yacht rock has like a nautical theme to it. I feel like this would have a cave theme to it, but it would like be like pop music. Just a thought. I feel like if yacht rock exists, I think cave pop can exist. Okay. Anyway, that's enough delirium for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and let us write music. Love it.